Back on SportsBIT, betting inside today, Pauly and Teddy. Any questions? Get on Twitter, hashtag AskSBR. We'll get to everything you want to ask up there on Twitter. Estimated line, by the way, Purdue won on the road against Maryland. Live odds, sportsbookreview.com. How about Kentucky and Florida? Kentucky, maybe 1.5 estimated line in this one. Saturday night, 5 o'clock on ESPN. Number 8 against number 24. Kentucky 8-1 in conference. Florida 6-3 in the SEC. And Mike Weitz doing a great job, and they're off an easy win against Missouri, as we mentioned at the top.
Yeah, and when we talk about the estimated lines, basically we're taking a look at a couple of different sets of power ratings in college basketball and putting a guesstimate factor in there. We expect Purdue to be short road chalk at Maryland. The line come within a point or two of that. Similar here, I expect Kentucky to be short road chalk in Gainesville against this Florida team. And of course, Kentucky's 8-1 in conference, Florida 6-3 in SEC play. But I'll tell you what, you ask me which of these two teams I've been more impressed with in recent weeks, and it's the Florida Gators. I mean, you talk about Mike Weitz and the defensive tools they have. Man, this defense has been loaded. They're number 8 in the country overall defensively, number 18 in turnover percentage, number 21 in steal percentage. And how about this? This one, it's a kind of an obscure stat. Number of possessions, 342. Only 9 teams force their opponents to use more clock. They use great ball pressure, and opposing teams have a difficult time getting anything in transition or early in the shot clock against this Florida Gators defense.
But here's your key matchup, because Kentucky's number 8 in possession. They love to score quick and get up and down the floor. We talked about this Thursday night in the Google Hangout, every Thursday at 8 Pacific. I do not like this Kentucky team, how they're playing. They're not buying in, and they're not playing defense. In a point spread free fall, just 1-6 ATS last 7.
Yeah, and the last 3 have all lost against the spread by double digits in regulation. Don't be fooled by the 9-point margin against Georgia. Kentucky's life and death to win that game as a 16-point chalk in that contest. And ended up winning by 9 in overtime. But in regulation, all 3 of their last 3 games have been double-digit point spread losses, not even close. So you say that Kentucky wants to push the pace, and they tend to play as fast as anyone in college basketball. They get so many fast break buckets, so they love to get up and down the floor and score quick. I worry about them maintaining patience on offense and not settling for bad shots in a pretty tough road setting.
Yeah, and you look, Kentucky has the NBA players. Florida doesn't. White can do a good job with the X's and O's, but where's the scoring going to come from with Florida?
Well, that's a problem because, this team plays great defense. They have a 9-player rotation, so no one gets 30 minutes. But unlike Kentucky, how many guys in Kentucky are going to be starting in the NBA? Half the team? Florida doesn't have anyone that's on their way to starting in the NBA. I worry about where their points come from in a close game, but, and Kentucky doesn't have those same issues. In a tight game at the end, Malik Monk has shown a willingness to take the big shot, and he's shown the skill to make that big shot. So if it comes down to which squad can hit a shot if the game is tied late, I trust Kentucky to do that a little more than Florida. If the Gators are going to win this game, they're going to have to keep it the pace at their level, and I think Florida and under will correlate fairly well in this contest. If you like Kentucky, you may want to look at Kentucky and over. That too has at least a reasonable amount of correlation.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.